You know what that reminds me of our really good friend David Lewis when he did background work on Tropic Thunder.
Oh my God, David Lewis.
It was during the Tom Cruise scene. The phone rings and everyone stops and everyone's looking towards the group of background actors that David was in, and all of them just kept on looking at each other like, who did it? And all the time, David knowing it was his phone, and he's still looking like who did it, right? So he's at Crafty, and Tom Cruise comes by, and he looks at David, and then he goes, "Your phone, huh?"
David, you're on my podcast. We were just talking about your Tropic Thunder cell phone story. Can you please tell us what happened?
Sure.
Jonte, thanks for coming on the show. It's been a while since I've seen you in person.
It has been a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You already filmed?
Yes.
How was it?
It was awesome. That's all I could probably share. Is that
What show did you shoot?
I don't know if I could share that. There was so much. There was like so much paperwork I had to fill out. So like NDAs, social media stuff. It was just a whole bunch, so I really don't know what I can share. But I'll say it was a cool show on Showtime is what I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And the shoot went well?
The shoot went well. Yeah, I felt really good. It felt I mean, there's so much that I want to share and say, but I can't. But
Do you know when it airs?
April, so
Great.
a while. Yeah,
On Showtime.
yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it and then critique you.
Of course, as you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
Give you an email full of notes on your performance.
Okay, as you do.
My gosh, it's so good to be back in the studio.
You, man, you're the one that's been jet setter lately.
I know.
Would you say this is the most you've ever worked in this amount of time on multiple projects?
Yeah.
Well, because I'm asking you the question as opposed to the other way.
No, I've got something.
Uh-oh. A prank is coming.
Woo! Well, I want you to ask me more specifically what I've been filming and where.
Okay, Wesam, what have you been filming and where?
Great. I filmed the Law and Order, which I'm currently still filming in New York City. I filmed Made for Love here in L.A., and I filmed Equalizer in where?
Alaska.
That's right. Alaska. How did you find out again that I was shooting in Alaska? Michael,
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael told me.
If you guys are wondering, Michael was on one of our guys' nights. Like one of the first guys' nights we did. Now,
Michael Kelly.
Yeah. Now it concerns me because Michael's going to have a kid, right?
Yeah.
And it's really concerning to me because Michael saw my story and he said my story was me. The text in the story said, shooting in Alaska again. And the video that I had shot was of the New York City skyline.
Oh.
So he thought I was shooting in Alaska. And then he told you, and then you said, yeah, how's Alaska? Do you remember this?
I do.
And this whole time, you thought.
So you weren't shooting in Alaska? You've never been shooting in Alaska?
No.
That's the joke?
Yes.
Wait, you're over here making fun of me about dad jokes, and that's the joke?
Yes.
Oh, no, I got. You weren't in Alaska. Instead, you were in New York.
Dude, the whole time you were asking me, like, how's Alaska? I couldn't believe you thought I was shooting in Alaska.
Okay. Why wouldn't I? I filmed in New Zealand. There's been a project shot in Fiji. Like, how was that out of the norm?
It felt out of the norm because it's in Alaska.
Okay.
Oh man, this fell way flatter than I thought it was going to.
I thought that there's a Robin Williams movie that was shot in Alaska. The one that with him and Al Pacino. I forgot what it is, but it's one of his more dramatic roles.
Insomnia.
Yes, and so that wasn't like too far fetched of something filming in Alaska.
To me, it was. This fell flat. And that's okay. Well, hit and a miss, Peyton.
Peyton, is that out of the norm to you, or are you on Wesam's side or your own side?
I don't even know. I don't know.
You know what was getting me? Because I was sending you guys voice, like the moose picture. Do you remember that one?
I do.
And the
wolf.
then
and then some picture of a map of like you were saying I hiked this or something, which that I actually thought was bullshit, but I was like, okay.
You thought me hiking was bullshit?
Not you hiking, but it felt like you were there in a small amount of time, so I didn't understand how you had a day to go hiking. Maybe
What about
you had a
the
day
wolves?
off.
Did you believe the
Did you
wolves?
buy that?
No, not really. I mean, who knows?
Oh, but you commented like you believed me. The whole time I'm thinking you believed me.
Well, there's also stories of like moose in mall parking lots just chilling, and people are stuck because they can't. It's like you can't drive anywhere. A moose is big as hell. So again, not far-fetched. Everything that you said in my mind has not been far-fetched. It has been actual stories that I've heard.
In my mind, it was so far-fetched that they would shoot The Equalizer on the CBS show in New York, in Alaska. And what is it? Anchorage?
Yeah.
Anchorage.
Don't look at
This
me.
fell flat. I was so excited to tell you. I thought you were going to be like, man, I got you, or you got me again. It didn't work out. That's okay. That's okay.
So wait, how did this whole thing start now?
Michael Kelly.
Do we need to call him at some point? Text him?
No, I want him to believe I was just shooting in Alaska. I just couldn't believe. Here's the real issue. This fell flat. Michael, though, I shot the New York City skyline, which is very obviously the New York City skyline, right?
Yeah.
And I posted like shooting in Alaska again, and he told you and believed it because he wasn't the only one who believed it. I had messages being like, no way, Alaska looks so much like New York City.
See, I didn't even see the post. I actually never saw the post, so
You don't watch my stories?
Wesam, we've had this conversation. Me on social media has been so limited.
Really?
Yes.
Man, I wish
You
this was better.
you should look at my post. You should look at how far in between each post is. You should even look at what my last post is. I don't even
that's
know
true.
what date that is to be honest with
I
you.
think I always feel like people posting versus being on, because there's a lot of creepers too who just look at
That's
social
true.
media. That's why I thought.
That's
Man,
true.
I'm bummed out. I thought this would be a better prank than it was. Oh well, hit and a miss.
Yeah. Man, you're getting soft, man.
I am.
What's up?
I'm getting busy.
I guess that's it. Your mind can't think.
I thought it was gonna be good. It's a little depressing.
No, but you want to know what?
What?
I got you. Ready?
Okay.
Got him. No, I have nothing. I have nothing.
I missed you. I missed just hanging out with you. Oh, man. I'm bummed. I thought it was going to be better. Oh, well. Next one. I still owe you for one.
Do you?
Yeah.
No.
The fake debt, what is it called? Debt collector?
Yeah, but how do you owe me?
Oh, because you got me with that one.
Yeah, but how many have you got with me? I think I'm still behind.
I literally forgot. I literally just forgot. Oh, my God.
Beer just went up my nose.
It's been amazing getting to film on these projects. I think I talked. How much did I tell you how amazing it was to watch Chris Maloney on set with Dylan McDermott and just watching them work as like these super, you know, these what's the veterans of the
Veterans, yeah.
acting world, just been acting for decades with hundreds of episodes of television on them, and you're just watching the way they speak, the way they're finding a scene, the way the scene changes so it's better, and the way they do it is so classy too. It's not like nobody's being an asshole. No, they're doing it professionally, classy, and you want to make sure the scene is good. It's been absolutely amazing getting to work with. Have I told you some of the stories of that?
You, yes, and you told me something about that you overheard them say that between the two of them, they have something like 75 years of acting or television experience, or
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, something
That
like that.
that inspired me to tell someone I was working with on the show that I was working with the same thing. I kind of told them about you, and then that. And so then that made me kind of look at our landscape, if you will, and just try to observe any of the acting veterans that we see.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely lives somewhere inside you if you're really soaking it in and watching how they're fixing the scenes, because that's an art in itself. And, you know, Chris has been doing it now for decades, hundreds of episodes of television. And, you know, these network TV, people don't realize how quickly these episodes are written. And so it's not that they're bad quality at all. They're great scripts, but sometimes they need a little finagling, and you need somebody who knows the character super well to be like, no, wait a minute, the character would never do something like this. Or you have a guest director coming in, and they have a certain blocking, and then Chris does this wonderful thing, which, man, I went up to him and told him, like, I'm going to steal this from you. And he's like, oh, I stole this from somebody else. But this director was giving blocking, and the blocking seemed fine and everything, but he said it in such a classy way. He goes, does it add value to the scene if I actually come in from here? And I love that, because it showcases, first of all, it's not just about him or what he wants. It's about servicing the story and why you're there. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, that's so well said and well done. And I was like, I gotta save that for later. If I ever know something isn't working and I know something that will work, I go, hey, does it add value if I actually do this? So,
And there's no stepping on toes.
No.
And like the way he said it, and in fact, it's like it's being a collaborator, a partner. It's assisting the director, and saying it in that way, the director doesn't feel like, oh, you're doing my job.
all right. And the director knows, like, he's there to bring the best possible product. And if he's a good director, he knows, like, okay, these people have been here a little longer than I have. And so, yeah, their input is definitely valued and wanted, you know?
Yeah.
And switching it up, like, knowing as an actor how to be a good supporting actor in a scene. Because with this character I'm playing, sometimes, I get to have fun in the scene. Sometimes I'm just there supporting, furthering along the story, which you got to learn how to balance very well. Yeah, do you feel that, like, in some of your, like, the acting stuff, like learning how to be that good supporting actor?
Yeah, actually, one of your podcast guests, Rappaport, he was saying the difference between, like, co-stars and guest stars, and especially, like, co-stars, just learn how to be really good at just doing the line and then leaving, like, just doing the line and leaving the room. And that has nothing to do, it means nothing bad that for you to be kind of rushed out the room. It's literally, they have so many people to see. And so just knowing, so at that level, knowing to just hit your mark, do your job, and bounce. I thought I got a lot of value out of that. But yeah, you're right. Oftentimes I have not had the luxury yet in my professional career to, like, carry something. So a lot of my things have been supporting the scenes, and yeah, you just have to know where you're at within the story, and who you are, and in terms of what level of you supporting the story. But yeah, and then oftentimes I'm doing the same as you, which is I'm just watching all the veterans eat.
Yeah.
Really.
And It's been great. How has, like, because 2020 was weird, obviously because of the pandemic, and 2021 things were starting to flourish and open up again, but there was this, I don't know if gestation or germination year of 2020 that for some people germinated some really bad things inside them, and some people germinated some really good things into 2021. So closing out 2021, how do you feel in terms of where you're at, not professionally, but artistically, like with yourself?
Ooh, great question. I get really internal when I get, especially towards the end of the year when I'm thinking about the new year, or I'm thinking about my new, like the new steps or the new levels that I want to be at. I get very internal, and honestly, lately, I've been reading the new Will Smith book, which in fact I just finished today, and it's phenomenal, and it has my brain spinning in so many good ways. I've just started a new book called it's Joseph Campbell's the Hero with a Thousand Faces, which is pretty internal too. So I'm in this really internal space in terms of looking out what my upcoming year is going to be, but I mean it feels right. It feels nice. I'm just very internal right now.
What is that when you say internal? Because that's kind of broad and vague sometimes for certain people to hear, because we all get internal sometimes. So what does internal look like to you? It's staying off social media.
Correct.
Is it like reading more? Is it trying to understand why you're feeling certain feelings about, oh man, this movie really moved me, or am I really happy with my self-tape that I did recently? What does that mean to you exactly?
For me, it's a lot of processing. So I just process a lot. There's a lot of meditation. There's a lot of alone time. There's a lot of analysis. Exactly what you just said about self-tapes, looking at self-tapes, looking at my previous years, looking at the job I just did on set. How did I not only the job itself, but how was I as like my or like my behavior on set? How was my interactions on set? How am I within my relationship? How am I with all of my relationships? My relationship with you, my relationships with all of my close friends. And then then there's a lot of reflection, and then there's a lot of how I'm navigating the world, to be honest. But yeah, a lot of just a lot of internal work, and a lot of meditation, a lot of walks. There's the social media purge, so I have not really been on social media a whole lot. Hopefully, I think in the coming year, I probably will be a lot more. I feel like I'm kind of coming out of my my like internal processing, but for me, I just process a lot. In fact, even some of our group text threads, you may notice I may not be as active as involved, just because I'm just in this internal. It doesn't mean that I don't read them or don't laugh or don't have an impact. But I'm just more internal. Not hanging out with people as much. And then for me, I guess to answer your question, your original question, that for me helps me get to like a blank slate as an artist. And that way, when I get to this like blank slate, then I can just create more. My juices are flowing. My things just come quicker. Yeah.
I love your juices.
Yeah, thank you. Even like classwork, I still do weekly classes with our friend Michael that we were just talking about, and even then, the classwork seems a little more internal for myself as well. So
I'm really excited to share something with not only you, Jonte, but you, Peyton. I found a universal gem, a universal truth with our work. What?
I think you said Jim.
Jim.
Like,
Jim.
What is a universal gem?
Jim, this guy is awesome. Bring him in. No. I had an amazing talk with IDA. This is a acting school here in town that Mr. Anthony Mark Barrow invited me to. And he said, come talk to the students. And I was like, great. And I was really thinking about what do I want to talk to the students about? Because these students are in their early 20s, and it's that age where you're in college. And this is kind of a long story, but I'll get to the point of it. I had a realization for a lot of theater kids in high school. Why do they like theater in high school? A, it's fun. You get to express yourself in a way that you don't get to do in the 7 hours of school where you're sitting in a seat and don't talk, listen to another person talk for 7 hours. You get to have fun with your friends. There's great social dynamics. You get to be creative. You get to perform. You get accolades. You get people admiring your work. It's fun to do. It's challenging enough to make you keep wanting to do it. You've got the drama with your little social groups. You've got your crushes that you like, right? And so, of course, going into college, if you hated all your other classes or you really maybe didn't like I liked science, but, oh, man, I love theater. Of course, you're like, you know what? I'm going to go to theater in college. This is what I want to do. And so that same thing happens in theater in college, where you're with this same kind of group of people who just love to do theater because it's very fun. And 4 years go by. Some people will go to graduate school, but most people are like, you know what? I want to be an actor. I'm going to move to LA or New York, and that's awesome and everything. But there's the problem that they subconsciously don't understand the choice that they're making. The majority of them, I feel like. This is a business. Plain and simple. If you want to act a lot, go do community theater. Put on your own stuff alone, or, if you have money, you use your own money to do it. But this is a very competitive business. Nobody's asking you to do this. Nobody's forcing you to do this. You're here on your own free will. So in order to succeed in this business, you have to realize the obstacles involved, and this is marketing to a certain degree. You're selling the way you look and the way you act to be a piece in the puzzle of storytelling. And so I said that to them, like, nobody's forcing you guys to be here, right? And this is what you want to do, so stop complaining. And I saw their eyes just go like, that's right. No, you're right. This is a business. That's right. Nobody's asking us to be. Hey, come be an actor in Los Angeles. We need actors. like that's never gonna happen. And fortunately or unfortunately, this is the reality of the TV world. You have to work fast and you have to work good. You have to make choices quick, and you have to make choices very well and be flexible and know exactly how you're marketed and be so technically proficient as an actor. Be so freaking good technically that you're able to be put in a situation that is so uncomfortable that you're able to still perform no matter what's going on in your life. And I hate when actors say this. Oh, the audition, it was... When I'm set, I do better. I'm not good at it. No. You know this. Is it any...
Play how you practice.
Right. Being on set is more stressful than the audition. Newsflash. And it moves so much quicker. Because then you realize, oh shit, I've got a scene to do where I have to listen to somebody's cue and walk in the exact same time, hand them a piece of paper at the exact moment on this line that they're talking, say my line, stand there, make sure I'm looking at the person, and then say my line, and then exit, and then I have to make sure I hit my marks that I really haven't been practicing before, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you're in there, it's, oh my gosh. Did you have to hit marks? in this
No,
one?
I had to sit.
Oh, great.
It was the first time I ever had to sit in a
that's
scene.
so
I
nice.
loved it.
It's so
I
fucking
loved
nice,
it.
right? Look how much
I was like, yes.
isn't that
Yeah.
the best? Because you're like, okay, great. This is making my job a lot easier.
But also don't forget whenever the director also gives you like a note that then throws you completely off.
Have you ever done this? Director comes in, gives you a note. You go, cool. You're in the scene. You get to the part where the note is, and you don't even do it. And the scene comes on, and they go, cut. I immediately go, yeah, I didn't do the note you said at all. So we're going to have to take it again. I know I didn't. As soon as that happened, I knew I didn't do it. And they laugh because they see it. I'm sure they see it. They're like, what the fuck? I just asked him to do this. You know, that's why I focus being in the moment. So the whole purpose I'm getting to this, the whole reason I said this is, you know how you're doing those classes with Mike?
Yeah.
That's what prepares you on set. Changing that up. Like what me and Isaiah would do. Hey, let's just do it this way. Okay, cool. Let's just do it this way. Cool. Let's just do it this way. Let's do it standing up. Let's do it sitting down. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. So when you're there, you don't care whatever way you do it.
You're good.
That's the universal truth. To keep practicing those elements, because then when you're on set, you will get noticed and be like, oh, okay, oh, that's an actor's actor.
So how many kids left the room after you said that?
No one. Well, no, I can't say it. No, I can't say it. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay. I
Yeah.
was gonna say how many kids came up to you afterwards and said, "Mr. Keish, I hate you."
But it's true, man. Is anybody asking them to be actors?
No,
No.
but you made it.
What? what did I say? What did I say wrong?
No. You didn't
Oh.
say anything wrong. But you combined. You kind of blurred the lines of college and then this acting class. So I feel like there is a bit of a difference. In an acting class in your early 20s, that feels a little more committed. In college, I don't like, especially with the story that you were saying, kids that found it in high school and it was loving it and for all the reasons that you said, and then like, hey, I'll do that in college. So with that mindset, I don't know if some of those kids with that mindset is like, I'm going to do this professionally. It might be exactly that, what you said, which was, oh, that was fun. I'll just do that in college as well. And for me, I didn't take my first acting class until college. So those high school kids that you were talking about, I was jealous of those high school kids because they seemed like they had it together. I felt like I was the fish out of water, and I didn't understand. I didn't know what improv was. I didn't know what any of this stuff was. And these kids were like, to me, professional.
Wait. I've never known this about you.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard this. So why did you even take it in college?
A girl, no.
No, for real? That's okay if it was a girl.
A few things. It was a girl, but then also there was.
I'm sorry.
There was
a little tipsy.
but there was always a calling that I recognize in several parts of my life that it will show up. So ultimately, it was a calling.
Right.
But at some point, I had to throw myself to that calling, and throwing myself to that calling was in college. And yeah, a girl took me to go see Rent, and I remember it was my first time ever seeing a musical. I'd never grown up watching musicals, and in fact, I actually didn't want to go to see this musical. I was like, why? But we went to the musical, and by intermission, I wanted to leave, and not because I thought it was bad. In fact, I thought it was incredible. I was kind of jealous of the people on stage that I wanted to do exactly what they were doing, not necessarily singing and dancing, but I wanted to be on that stage. So I couldn't sit in the stands anymore watching them. I just wanted to do it. So then the next following semester, I took an acting class, and the rest is history. But yeah, I just remember in acting class watching those kids do those theater games, and I just felt like a fish out of water. I had no idea what I was doing. I was so embarrassed with every time I got up to do anything. I was scared. I mean, I thought we were all going to be at the same level, but we weren't. I was the rookie.
Man, I'm so glad I know this about you. I've never known that about you. It's such a great feeling to know something about a friend that you've known for so long, something new.
Yeah.
Like that. Because I never knew that. That's incredible to me. First of all, I hate Rent.
I listen to it to this day whenever I have like a big or whenever I have a job that I'm driving to. It's still my inspiration.
Rent?
Yes. Because that was the thing that catapulted
Okay.
me into the business.
You know what? Because it's such a special thing for you, I'm not going to shit on
Oh,
it.
you
on
can
this-
you
on-
can
on
talk
this-
shit. Talk shit.
Here's what I don't like about Rent. The fact that they're living rent-free for a year, and then their buddies who owns the building is like, hey, guys, can you please pay rent? And they're like, fuck you. You're part of corporate America. We're living the bohemian life. Yeah. Like, what?
See, that's such an evolved like thinking of the. But for me, it was about some of the music. It was just about the songs. It was about the
That's how they get ya.
performances. Right. It wasn't even the story. It was literally the songs.
I must be miserable to be around. Like, I feel like I just ruin so many things for so many people. By the way, we're going to ruin this movie we're going to watch.
Love
here in
it.
a little
Can't
bit.
wait.
And for the people listening right now, we will be doing Bad Movie Night. Hopefully once a month. Honestly, it's something I'd like to do just once a month. I
be
love
down.
watching bad movies. It's one of my passions, actually. Because, and by the way, whenever we're ripping the films apart, it's not a personal thing at all, ever. It's that thing.
Except coming from Peyton.
Right, Peyton.
Whoa. Whoa.
I can't. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
He sleeps during Mortal Kombat, but I'm the bad guy.
Hey, I set that up for you, man. Softball pitch right there for you.
You got to understand that when every single person read that in the group message, we all had the same reaction, dude. Like, you died on that hilltop, and then the next day, guys, I was asleep for over half of it, so I can't really say much about it.
Hey, I just like the drama, you know?
Of course you do, because you were inspired by Rent. Dude, I love you so much.
So what are we watching? Ghost Ship or
Ghost Shark. That's
Ghost
what
Shark.
that's what we're gonna be watching here in a little bit. Listen, I feel I've been wanting to say this and then I get sidetracked. But whenever we read together, like you help me with a self tape and you read with me, there are two things that I really enjoy, especially back in when we were living in the Hamlin Street building. The way we would work together in terms of the way you coach, the way you ask questions and everything, what you do is something very, very, very nice. And I want to share this with the listeners because it's a very layered and masterful way of working with another artist. In the acting world, whenever you're working with another actor as a director to an actor, an actor to an actor, you can't tell an actor, hey, say the line like this, because A, it's not going to come from an organic place, and they're just going to be thinking about imitation rather than truthfulness in the moment of what's happening, if that makes sense. And what you do is you do this wonderful thing where you ask questions. You say, hey, can we play around with the circumstances of the scene? And then you dictate on how you will react to those circumstances, basically. And so I just wanted to share that with you because I felt like you should hear that again, because that's really a super important technique to have as a artist and as a coach. And I'm hoping that you're still coaching, right?
I am.
Okay,
I am.
yeah. Because we haven't really talked about your coaching much, but that just makes you such a better actor. And if you look at a lot of the great athletes and fighters of all time, they had the best coaches.
Yeah.
it didn't just happen on their own. And so that's an unsung hero in the sports world, in the artistic world, are the coaches, really. And so I really hope that you continue to cultivate that technique of yours.
Oh, I love that, man. Thank you. That means a lot. And if I may share, where I got that from, to be completely honest, was I was in an acting class for 4 years, and my coach was an amazing coach. Took my work to new heights. So really hats off to the man. But towards the end of my time there, I noticed some of the feedback or direction I was getting, and it just hit me. I'm like, well, but I wouldn't say it that way. And also, you don't know where I've come from. You don't know any of my experience. So me, Jonte LeGras, playing this character does not come out of my mouth naturally, nor it just doesn't come out of my mouth. And so here's this older white man telling me how to say something, and it hit me. I'm like, oh, we're all different. Like, me playing this character right here, anyone in this acting class, we would do it differently based on all of our own experiences and what we've seen and what we've lived. And so it would just be different. It would just be colored different. And it's not to compromise the character or the story. It's just you see things differently. So then for me, I was like, oh, then I just need to. So when I'm coaching, I ask questions, and I ask a lot of questions, so that way I can understand your point of view and your perspective. And once I understand that, I'm like, cool. Then what I'm trying to do is help pull that out of you even more, or trying to for you to hit that more. I'm not gonna tell you what to say or how to say anything, because I'm not. It's not me. It's you. You have to say it. So however it's coming out of your experience and like how you see that, then that's awesome. So then let's just pull that out more, and it's going to be even more richer because it's you. It's not you trying to imitate me or vice versa. So so for me, that's really important. Is especially when I coach kids. Kids are so freaking smart, and their imagination is so big. And so I really try to cultivate that, and so I really try to pull out their own point of view, and then have them own that.
That's great.
Yeah,
I think that just makes you a better actor too, because those are the questions you need to be asking whenever you're working on things as well. Yeah, I can't wait to finish up this episode. This will be our last episode of the year, by the way. This will be,
hey.
yeah, this will be
cheers.
Cheers to that. Hey, let's finish it up. Would you like to try Mellow Green?
I would.
All right.
What are you taking away from 2021? 2020 and 2021 have been some interesting years.
Yeah. Peyton, you want one?
I'm good. I'm still working on it.
All right. Well, let's be.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
I know they're really good. 2021. I'm getting older. I'm realizing the importance of time, and using back to money as a tool, because no day is really guaranteed. You know what I mean? And so I want to make sure I'm most efficient with my time. And so, yeah,
It's hidden.
I want to have a good time too. And I want to help and be of service to my community, my friends, and help us not just have a good time, but grow and evolve in the right direction. And because that's super important to me. It's one thing just to have a good time, but that's kind of empty, if that makes sense,
If it's not supported by the growth and expansion.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's worthless, actually. And you don't actually get the full enjoyment of it.
That's what made Japan so great.
Right?
Yeah.
What's also more enjoyable? Waiting to go out to celebrate something? Like, seriously. Or you worked really hard and you're like, you know what? Been working for 2 weeks, a lot, making some good money. I'm going to have a nice sushi dinner tonight. you'll enjoy it more because you're more present. You realize what it's worth, and it just tastes better. But if you go out every night, you're not going to enjoy it as much, right? It's a simple thing that we've heard a lot, but I'm really embracing that. And little things, spending. I'll give you an example. I'm back and forth between New York right now so much that I don't want to go to the grocery store for 2 reasons. It takes too much time, and it's just I'm tired. Do I want to waste more energy going to the grocery store, or I have a little bit of extra income? I got the Postmates monthly, what is it called, the monthly subscribership to Postmates.
Oh yeah.
So I have 0% delivery fee, and I'm like, oh, I'll just do that because then I'm saving money, and I'm kind of paying a little bit extra for food, but I'm I get to recharge for when I'm shooting, which is much more important. That's the important stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Everything has to service the shoot day. Is that your phone?
That wasn't my
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just wanted to be dramatic.
That slow cinematic turn to Peyton. Peyton's just sweating buckets.
Dude, I love Peyton so much. There's no way I could ever do that for real with you, dude.
Hey.
You're so nice. Like that wasn't I swear to God.
You know what that reminds me of our really good friend David Lewis when he did background work on Tropic Thunder.
Oh my God, David Lewis. Oh, you don't know this story? This might be
what the hell happened?
Okay. May I? Or no,
Please,
actually,
please.
you know. No, you know it better than I do.
Well, it was during the Tom Cruise scene, or one of the was it less something
Grossman,
thank you, and the phone rings, and I think they kind of continue through the filming of it, and then no, I'm sorry, no, the phone rings and everyone stops and everyone's looking towards the group of background actors that David was in, and all of them just kept on looking at each other like who did it, and all the time David knowing it was his phone and he's still looking like who did it, right? And so then they continue filming, and so David thought he was out of the clear. He was like, cool. So he's at Crafty, and Tom Cruise comes by, and he's like, he looks at David, and then he goes, "Your phone, huh?" And David just like melts, and he's like, and Tom Cruise just walks away, right?
It was Tom Cruise? I thought it was one of the ADs.
No, I thought it was Tom Cruise.
Oh shit, we gotta call David Lewis.
We gotta call him.
We gotta call David Lewis. David's gonna be like, why is he FaceTiming me? Here we go. Here we go.
Mellow green.
Oh shit, wait, did I just open one? Uh-oh. Here we go.
It's right here, right? Oh no,
that's empty. I don't think he's gonna answer. He might not answer. It's 7:30.
He will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love David.
David's a good dude. One of the homies. One of the Hamlin originals.
Right? That building caught fire. It's gone.
Really?
No, of course not.
Oh. It caught fire when do you remember when I saved everyone's life? Oh, there he is.
Here we go.
Trina Wolf.
David, you're on my podcast. Okay? Is that okay?
Great.
All right. Listen. Okay. This guy's over here too.
What's up, man?
Okay.
You look good.
Who is that?
Jonte. Like a little kid. Jonte.
Hey, we were just talking about your Tropic Thunder cell phone story. Can you please tell us what happened, if you don't mind? Is that okay?
Sure. I'd love to do that.
Okay.
Right now.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Really the highlight of my career, I think, when you put everything in perspective. I was in what you call a featured role in Tropic Thunder, meaning you're unfeatured, you're background. And I was playing one of Tom Cruise's mini assistants. And so we were all in the room with Tom and Ben Stiller and Bill Hader and
Danny McBride?
not McBride. McConaughey. McConaughey was in the room. And so we're all there, and Tom is the scene where he's talking to the terrorist and he loses it. And he's yelling, going through it. He does it probably 3-4 takes. And we're all going, when is this thing going to end? When all of a sudden I hear Coldplay starts to play out of nowhere. And I go, what is that? Like, who? And then immediately it clicked. I was like, that's my phone. That's my phone. And it's one of those things where like everything in you just stops, like your heart, your breath, everything just stops. And luckily I had the wherewithal. I had my hands on like my pants, and so I just tried to press on the side of my jeans or whatever I was wearing to stop the sound, just anything to make it stop. And within it felt like an hour, but within probably a second to 2 seconds max, I had stopped it. And I just froze. Like, I had never froze before. And was just waiting. And all those thoughts start rushing through your head, like, they're going to kill me. And by kill me, like, they might castrate me. But if not, like, I'm never going to work. I'm never going to act. Nobody's ever going to hire me. They're going to figure out who I am. And all these thoughts. And then, like, Tom started yelling. Like, what the? Because he was already, like, in that zone.
Oh!
Yelling about, what is that? Like, shut the... But, like, right when he started to yell about it, it stopped. And I just waited.
Dude, you just spit.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Jonte just spit
I'm sorry.
all over me.
I'm sorry. It was so funny. I'm sorry.
Dude.
Hey, I've been tested 3 times this week. If that helps.
No, it doesn't help. Anyway, David, go ahead.
So Tom's like, right when he starts yelling, it stops. And so, like, he takes a beat. He goes back into it. He does one more take because the camera's been rolling this whole time. He does one more take, and I'm like, my God, just finish so I can get off of here, shut my phone off, because they might not know it was me. Because there's like 10 of us in this room.
Right.
So right when he finishes, I'm like, God, thank God. They didn't call back whoever it was, whatever it was, they didn't call back. So I'm walking off for our exit when all of a sudden I hear the voicemail go, ping.
Oh.
And I was like, my God. So, like, right when it pings, I run off. I turn my phone off. I'm, like, going through all these thoughts. I'm like, Mike, I'm never going to work. They're going to hate me. I'm going to get kicked off the set. And another extra comes up and he goes, hey, man, you should have, like, turned that into a line because then they might have to pay you for a speaking role. And he just kept, I'm like, what?
What is...
Who are you? Why would you say that? Nobody's ever going to think that. Nobody ever comes up to me. Nobody says anything for a little bit. And I go, wow, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be all right. Nobody even knows it was me. A little bit later on, they're doing B-roll footage with first, second AD later on. So I kind of got us sitting there, like, getting some of our reaction shots, whatever. And all of a sudden, the first AD looks at me and goes, hey, what's your name? And I go, oh, it's my big moment. Here it comes. And I go, yeah, it's David. He goes, Dave. Can I call you Telephone Dave? Telephone Dave. Can you sign a little bit to your right? And I was like, oh. Yeah, man. Happy to do that. He goes, hey, what was that song? I go, it's called Kill Me Now.
Oh.
Kill me now.
Oh.
So,
Dude.
that was it. They actually got a nice laugh out of it. No foul.
Well, I had that story completely wrong.
Jonte, because he's an old man and his memory's fading, he said Tom Cruise came up to you and said what? What did you say he said?
Nice ring.
Nice ring or something like that. Yeah.
It wasn't Tom. It was the first day. Tom introduced himself the previous day. Introduced himself to me and a couple other people who we thought that were going to be stand-ins. So.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing that story. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I missed that.
Thanks for calling out the word.
Hope you're doing well. We'll talk soon. All right.
Miss you, man.
Miss you. Later.
Nice to meet you, Jonte.
Yep. Likewise.
Later, dude.
Telephone Dave.
Wow.
I'm so
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
So many
I'm
things
so
happened during that.
sorry.
So many things happened during
I'm
that.
so sorry.
No, it's okay. You spit.
That was like a literal spit take.
It was. It was a little spit take.
sorry,
that's
man.
okay. No, it's okay, man.
sh-
You'll get yours. Anyway, dude, that's frightening.
Yeah.
That is the worst feeling, what he experienced. If Tom Cruise actually came up to you, that's insane. That would be the worst day of your life.
I could have sworn he did, but I guess I was wrong. And
It's crazy how memory play I do that. The story changes with time. It just does.
they said something that your memory, whatever your thoughts are of your
Yeah.
memory of the past, are like 90% wrong.
I it's hard to disagree with that. Like it depend with enough time, I think. Like try to remember stuff from your high school. I mean, what 1920s? There's no way you can remember that.
That's why they said someone that's like
Didn't get
up, whatever.
Didn't even. Yeah,
no,
so old.
no,
they just
because I
went
didn't
over.
care. Because I didn't care. But like someone who's like up for charges or like something, if they're innocent, they actually don't remember because that day was like an ordinary day. They don't remember. Someone who's guilty, they concocted their story, so it's like it's filled with so many details of why they're innocent. It's like this is what they did at 9 a.m. This is what they did at this time. This is what they kind of oversell it. Whereas someone who's innocent, they honestly they don't remember.
You'd be a great, like public defender.
Oh, kind of like Jay.
No, nothing like Jay. Oh man.
Shout out to all my. This is for the people.
That was fucking horrible.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh. Dude. How much time do we got left?
With Adobe, 5 minutes.
All right, great. Thank God. We got to do these more
I miss
often.
you too, man.
I miss you so. You know what I wish we could do again? Have an argument like we had at Groundworks Coffee about the casting director workshops being canceled.
Oh yeah.
Do you know this story, Peyton?
No.
So it was when casting director workshops, they stopped selling their workshops because the state, there was lawsuits against them from like 2 actors or something saying that they were falsely advertising that they would
Paying
get
for
roles.
auditions.
Yeah, paying for auditions, which is illegal and all this stuff. And it was a whole complicated mess. And it was so beautiful because Jonte and I came at it from 2 completely opposite views. And it was one of those coffee things where we were just hanging out and we were like, I was like, no, you're wrong, and this is why. And Jonte's like, no, you're wrong, and this is why.
Yeah.
And that went on for, I don't know how
A
long.
while.
People were like listening. We knew people were listening, and it was getting not heated, but we were really, it was the best debate.
Passionate.
Yeah, it was a great debate.
Yeah.
Because we weren't like personally attacking one another,
No.
but we were so passionate about our views, and we knew people were like overhearing and listening, but we didn't give a shit. We were just so in the zone. And at the end of it, I think we came to some type of common ground. My thing was like, if you're dumb enough to woo, I know that sounds so fucked up, but if you're dumb enough to think that you're gonna get a role in a TV show with your first casting workshop coming straight out of a town, that's going to be a pretty solid wake-up call for you. Like
We somewhat agree with that, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, because I kind of believe that those casting director workshops, I think that no one should be taking those if you're green. I honestly think you should be taking those if you're like guest star level, which means then you shoot for guest star, you're probably gonna fall on co-stars, type of thing.
Maybe not,
and guest stars. I mean, just either way. But you should be ready, is like what I'm saying.
Yes.
Which, by the way, fun fact: the job I just did. So speaking of casting director workshops,
Oh, sorry.
Time to go. Never mind.
Hey, Adobe Live, we're done, but the show continues on. Tune us into. Hey, when does the YouTube go up? Friday mornings or Thursday evenings?
No, Friday
I
morning.
think Tuesday nights.
Friday mornings. Okay.
It's a good day.
Friday mornings. Fucking asshole.
Cheers.
Dude, I missed you. Hey, if you want to continue listening, don't be a loser, okay? And tune in tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in live. I don't know what I'm saying. Dude, I'm really tipsy. These 2 beers are hitting the spot. All right, we're back. Okay. You were going to say some bullshit thing. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Remember when some of the Hamlin members of the house, we were doing casting director workshops, whereas we were running the casting director workshops?
Yeah.
Well, it takes like 5 or 6 actors being the readers. One of the other readers was in the scene with me. I thought that was kind of cool. First time in my professional career that I acted opposite somebody that I knew.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was fun.
What a great story.
Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah. Bye. Bye. This was great. Peyton, always a pleasure. Wesam, not so sure. Bye.
Oh, I'm fucking with you, dude. No. That's I know.
Sorry, I'm not primetime big time where I get to act with
Shut
my
up.
friends all the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, shut up, man. I was texting William. I was listening at the same time. I'm really tipsy. I don't know, but have they hit you yet or no? These beers?
I'm a grown man.
Okay, they hit him. They hit him hard. I miss Japan with you guys so much.
Oh,
Here's William.
what's up with that picture?
You're on the podcast. You coming, bro? You coming to Bad Movie Night?
What movie are you watching?
Bad movie.
No, we know that. Ghost Shark. It looks terrible.
Ghost Shark.
Yeah, it's a shark that attacks.
It's the ghost of Jaws.
You're on the podcast. Hey, just
Oh.
yeah. Come over. Text Peyton when you're here. He'll open the door.
Spielberg says hi.
All right. Bye. What were we talking about?
Ghost Shark.
Ghost Shark. That's the movie we're gonna watch tonight. What else? No, we were talking about something else.
We were talking about you working with all your friends with your professional career.
It's just awesome. It's just awesome.
We
man.
can move on.
It's just awesome. It's just
Bye. We
just
can move on.
awesome.
I thought it was cool.
no. Yeah. It's freaking. It is awesome what we do.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun.
Wait, what are you laughing at? Are you laughing at me or him?
I'm laughing at both of you.
Oh no, Japan. That's right. I miss Japan.
Oh, yes.
Yes, the
Segue.
aspect. I miss the mornings before we would go on our little things.
That little coffee shop? That was
That
awesome.
helped set up the mornings.
We would have that military drink or
Yes.
Right?
Yes, the military
something.
But
they were making it like Americanized.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
so good. It was green tea,
Yeah.
matcha green tea with some coffee and milk, and it was just
I
wonderful.
missed the matcha at like every dinner, every meal.
Oh my gosh, how amazing! We got to do that trip again. We have to.
Kind of gotta
We have
see
to.
what's going on with the world, but yeah.
Oh, what's going on? COVID?
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
past
No,
2
trust me.
years.
It's I don't
We
want
could
to
do
talk about it
local.
anymore.
We could do local stuff too. We can do
No.
like Big Bear. We can do just like as a group.
Big Bear.
Big Bear. That was fun.
I have a cabin. We can use a free cabin. I have a cabin up there.
Oh, that's right. I mean, yeah.
We
Been there for like a weekend.
Wait.
A long weekend.
We could do a guys' night cabin.
Oh, that'd be
Guys' night at the
that'd be
Big Bear.
fun.
What do you mean you have a cabin?
I have a cabin we can use up there.
Like,
I've actually known this for a bit.
you own a cabin?
No.
We
Oh,
were
okay.
weren't we trying to do that last Christmas?
Yes. My friend, he owns a cabin up there. It's a very cozy place.
Paige, like, I've known you for how long?
I was like, you
and you're
own
just
this
now
fucking
saying
cabin.
I own
We've
property.
Never used it.
I'm primetime. I just have properties I don't talk about.
it's his Monopoly property. I've been playing a lot of Monopoly lately.
Oh my God. Go ahead, man. No.
Randomly.
No. Go ahead.
On the phone. Oh, that's all.
On the phone?
Yeah, like the games on the phone.
You have Monopoly on your phone?
Hell yeah.
Somebody call Isaiah and tell him that right now. Isaiah would lose his goddamn mind if he heard that right now. Dude, Isaiah would roast you forever if he heard you. Wow. Amazing.
Did you know Isaiah was on Project Greenlight? I had no idea.
Yeah, that
I had no idea.
Dude, we talked.
None.
Neither did I.
None. Rachel and I are watching it, and we're like, "That's Isaiah." I'm like, "That looks like Josh."
You know what's,
And he's in the movie. I didn't know he was in the movie.
You know what's more annoying than all of that we didn't know, is then when we mention it in the group text, he just goes, "Ha ha ha, yeah."
Right.
Are we pulling it up?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, you found it?
Unbelievable.
Did you find a scene?
I have your video.
Oh.
Isaiah is slammed being a new daddy. This was supposed to be a guys' night with Isaiah, but daddy responsibilities come into play, and we'll have
big ups to him. He's a new dad.
Big
That's
ups
awesome.
to him. That's
Yeah.
right. Big ups.
Yeah, big ups.
Big ups.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not culturally cool for you, but
It's culturally incorrect.
Okay. Look at these.
Dude, there it is. Shouldn't be there. So insecure. What did I type, Peyton? What did I type when I first saw that? So it doesn't look like he's supposed to be there. I mean, come on. Look at that long hair.
My goodness.
Unbelievable.
That's the
Dude,
best.
that's the SO look if I've ever seen it.
When you close up on that biting that bottom lip.
He's like,
Keep that up the rest of the...
yeah, let's just keep it up in remembrance of him. You know what? We should take a fucking photo. Hey, let's bite our bottom lip. Great. Oh my gosh.
Now I want to see the movie. That's Josh's young days, huh?
That is Josh's young days.
His early days. That was Project Greenlight season 4. So who knows how long that was?
You can tell it's his young days because his hairline is still right there in the forehead. Now it's gonna be back there. I just want to see him in his forehead just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's that Arthur Fleck look right there.
You don't know how much I love making fun of my close friends.
Oh, I know.
No, like I want
No,
it.
I know.
No, I want it to seem like you're like you feel like other people would think
Loved?
like crying, like you want to cry. Like, is William outside? Is that why he's texting me? I think William might be outside.
Do you remember in Japan when you
No, he's not.
when you told people I was your assistant?
Yes,
Yeah, I hated it.
I love that.
Hated it.
That because then you have to say no. I'm not his assistant. I'm his friend.
Emphatically.
Yeah, which sounds so much worse. Putting you in a position to say something that's worse. Any friend.
I miss flying with you guys.
Flying?
Yeah, that was fun. Flying with you guys was fun.
Peyton, that plane ride to Japan.
It was bananas. It was long, but it didn't feel long. With you guys, it did not feel long.
My throat was sore when we landed in Japan because of laughing so hard. Isaiah doesn't have a whispering voice at all.
Right.
And I would never trust him with any kind of secret spy mission ever. Because this idiot, and I'm calling him an idiot because he was an idiot on the plane. The flight attendant.
You mentioned it. I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
very nice individual. And
He was great. I thought he was awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very
nice
gay
guy.
man, very very, very helpful and everything, right? But he was gay, and this is part of the story. This is important. Why?
And I feel like he took a liking to us, like just because I'm sure it made his job.
Of course,
that-
you were
or that day fun.
talking a lot with him, and that was cool. So, what? Why are you laughing at that?
No, I just know the story. I'm not laughing at. I know what
Paige
comes
doing a
next, so
pre-laugh.
I'm not laughing.
It's a pre-laugh.
And Isaiah, we would I'd be whispering I don't know what. Honestly, I don't remember the story now.
I don't remember either. He was asking us or offering me ice cream or something, or
Something like that, and he was just being really friendly. And then I was like, oh, I bet, maybe he really likes us, or something like that. And then, of course, Isaiah goes, yeah, I bet he really likes us. He's right there, and we're like, oh.
And guess what? After that, the service went downhill.
Yep, did not really come by that often.
I was
Thanks
just
to Isaiah.
Yeah. I forgot why it came up the other night, but in kind of switching the subject, still
I'm
Japan.
So buzzed.
But
Go ahead.
Me too
I'm
now.
So,
but we were talking about you and the plane when we first got on the plane, and you're no. And we ended up. How did we end up on the plane before military and before women and children?
Dude, I actually was thinking about this too, because I was thinking about upgrading me and Matt's to A1 through 15.
You're like, how do you do that?
I was thinking when Wesam just fucking, you told me you just
walked
on
right.
the plane.
He just kept walking. Left me and Josh didn't just walk with his goofy butt, and then I'm like, I'm with them, and then just like
fucking kept going.
Dude, it was the best feeling in the world. So what happened was, I know sometimes at that time you could pay to pre-board. Like you can have an extra, what is it, 20, 40, 60 bucks. I don't care. I was like, I want to pre-board because I don't want to check my carry-on. I don't want to check carry-on. That's my rule. Do not check carry-on.
I'm right there with you.
You
bro.
won't survive in the wild if you have to check your carry-on, okay? You're wasting time. So, go up to the front desk. Lady, and go, hi. I know there's an option to, pay for pre-boarding. Would you mind if I want to pay for pre-boarding for me and my two friends? And then she goes, oh yeah, no worries, go ahead. And I'm like, do I give you my credit card or how does this work?
Right.
No, she's like, oh no, if you want to pre-board, you can pre-board. I was like, okay, so.
Right. How does that work?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, so. Whenever you guys call pre-board, we just walk up? And she goes, yeah. And I'm like, okay, cool. You'll be here, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. And then I go up to you guys. I'm like, we got pre-board.
It's like, cool.
Cool, we got
and
pre-board.
me, I'm thinking prime time, big time took care of it. So thank you, sir.
So when they call pre-boarding, mind you, the families with babies haven't come on yet. Nope.
Wait, sorry. When they called pre-boarding, where was the lady that you talked to?
Exactly. So I get up there, and she goes, I'm like,
no. Where was the lady that you talked to?
She wasn't at she wasn't the person who takes your ticket or scans your phone.
She was at a different gate.
Right. William's ruining the story. Oh, William's outside.
He sounds
Peyton,
like
can you
he's
get
on
him?
a plane. He sounds like he's on a plane.
So.
That's because the plane is going over. I was like, he sounds like he's on a plane, but a plane's going over, which is why he sounds like he's on a plane.
I love you so much,
you
dude.
get it?
So, I'm cool to keep talking?
Yeah. All three of you.
So.
All three of us.
The lady.
What? Just two of us.
Dude.
Oh. Oh. Forgot about Isaiah. Well, he's part of the story too.
Hey, if you're listening to this, I sometimes wonder if you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Sometimes I feel like that when you're looking, I'm sure people are laughing, but at certain points I'm like, they're like, where are they? So, to finish the story, the lady who initially told me to pre-board is not the lady taking my ticket right now.
Right.
So she's looking at me like I'm an alien, okay? She's looking at me like, wait a minute, why are you pre-boarding? You're not business. You're not first. That's obvious. You're not first class. why are you
Just look at you.
She's just looking at me. And then I scan my card. She goes, and she's like, where? What? I'm like, yeah, the lady over there, she told us we can pre-board.
At the next gate.
No, she's at the desk next to it. She's like helping somebody else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that lady in the red jacket told us we could pre-board, so that's why I'm here pre-board. And I did it with such confidence that she was starting to question all her protocol of not letting just random people pre-board.
And then you just walk past her.
Yeah, and then she asks, well, are you military? And I go, oh, no. And
they kept walking.
And I kept walking. And I kept, because I realized in my mind, if I stopped, she would have power.
Right.
But if I kept walking, she's like, he must know something I don't.
And in your walking, you were signifying to us, either you're on your own or you just come with.
Exactly.
And so Isaiah mumbled something and just walked. He mumbled. I don't know what he said. He just kept walking.
Of course he
did. Then I said, I'm with them. And then just went.
That must have been the most weirdest pre-boarding. Because we get on the plane.
Yes.
Nobody's on the plane.
Right. Yeah. No one.
No one's on the plane.
They're still fluffing things.
Yeah. People are still cleaning the plane, right?
Right. Still gassing
we put our bags up. We are cackling. We are. You can bring a chair. Yeah, there's a chair right there, I think. No, it's a great chair.
Come on in, William. I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, we start cackling, and we're cackling even harder now when we see the families with babies coming on, all like stressed out, and we're like, dude, we got on before the families with toddlers.
Didn't someone on the plane though, like a flight attendant, even ask us if we were military?
No, I don't know if they asked it. They're like, "Are you?" And we're like, "We're pre-board." They're like, "Okay, all right." Like,
Right.
you're on the plane. There's no way they would have let you past here without proper credentials. So you must be legit. Such a good story.
They didn't know who you were.
They didn't know. Yeah.
Well, prime time, big time.
Prime time, big time.
That's how you do it.
Oh my gosh, I'm super excited for a bad movie night. What were you gonna say?
So Peyton, did you do that or what?
Yeah.
How did it go for you?
So no, we didn't do that. But we thankfully got to sit together. But we were supposed to stay on the same flight when we stopped in Phoenix and then head to Burbank, and we were supposed to stay on the same plane. But something was wrong with the plane, like it needed maintenance of some kind, so they needed to move us to a different plane.
Oh.
And they said, so you just go on with pre-board and everything. And they announced like pre-board, like it is ready to board. And there were people in front of us like waiting in line, and I know they were on the same flight as us. I don't know if they just didn't get the memo, they didn't hear, but they weren't going to board. So I just start walking past them.
Oh, that's hilarious.
To get on the plane,
Yes.
and Mads isn't following me. So I start getting upset, and I make like eye contact with her, like, "Come on, let's go." And
That's
she
your
just
mentee.
shakes her head.
Oh, I
and
love
saying,
that.
so I have to go back.
Oh no, you don't go back.
But I went back.
You went back.
I'm a good
That's
husband.
funny. That's funny that you said that, because I was actually Daniel Brothers calling you. That's funny because this is a whole family affair. I was going to ask you I was going to ask you a hypothetical that actually turned into a real story. I was going to ask you, would you have left her in that scenario?
No. Because she's scared of planes.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, dude.
What did he just say?
He was naked and he stuck his tongue out at me. That was weird.
This is
That
the
was
most
the weirdest thing.
This is the most insane podcast ever. What's up?
And your other brother came. Like, it's
you
a
doing?
family affair.
Oh, we totally forgot about that. So, we got a little game of who's gonna go first. Dude, it ruined his whole evening.
He fucking knows. Are you kidding me?
Hey,
Go first of what?
I've never tried them, and I've been wanting to try them. Have you heard of smelling salts?
Dude, the things that wake you up?
Yeah, I've never
If they're
tried
strong enough to wake you up, why would I take it when I'm awake? No.
Let's start it because
No.
I'm gonna. Oh, come on.
If Josh was here, I would love to see him do it. He would do it. He don't care.
We'll do it with Josh, but it'll be funner to watch Josh do it by himself. I'm doing it with you. It's not like you're doing it by yourself. I've never done. Honestly,
know what-
I've never done it before. I don't know what it's like.
I don't understand what harm it's going to do to my body that I'm alive.
Oh, it's not going to be dangerous.
Here.
Read it.
No,
Read it.
no, I'm not. I'm giving it to you to read it. I'm not.
You do it? Okay, William will try it out
I'm
too.
not here to hurt you.
Here's why. I've been curious to try it out. It's not going to harm you. It really is not. I would never do anything. But I've seen bodybuilders do what is it? The weightlifters, the extreme like strongmen do that. And I don't know what that experience is like. Like what are they smelling? What makes them go, "Oh yeah, I got this." Does that make sense?
Warning: keep away from children. Do not use if you're awake.
What?
That's what it says on the warning.
Does it
label.
actually say that?
Yes, on the warning label.
No, it's not. He's lying. So you're the worst liar in the world. I love that we know when the other one is lying so well. You do this. You know what you do?
The mouth thing, I know.
Yeah, you go.
It's somewhere around here.
Do not use if you're awake. Gets so
William,
quiet.
how are you, man? I'm well.
Let's start.
I'm glad you're here.
Don't change the topic.
Here, Peyton, would you mind setting us up? Setting us up. Or
Yeah,
William,
yeah.
William, actually, could you start it? Read the directions.
It takes a tablespoon of. I don't know how much a tablespoon. You're not supposed to take the cotton out or anything. Actually, you're supposed to leave that in there. I guess it's a filter
Right.
of some kind or something. And then with that water bottle, you pour a tablespoon of water in there, and then I guess you start
Yeah.
sniffing.
Sam, this isn't like a jackass episode. You
I
do
know,
that,
dude,
right?
it's
Then
not-
what?
no.
Then what are we doing?
It's not Jack. I just want to try it out. Don't you want to
You
experience
should
this?
try it out. No,
I am going to try it out.
Yeah, all three.
Do I want to experience this? No.
Yeah.
No.
Of course you do.
No. Yo, I've been watching
Dude, we don't.
Squid Games. I don't want to play any games.
Squid Games?
Squid Games?
Squid Games?
Squid Games?
Squid Games?
Squid Games, right?
Squid Games. That's
Oh.
what I said.
I swear to God, you said Squid Games.
You definitely
Squid
said
Games.
Squid Games.
Yeah, you definitely were saying Squid Games. It's
It's the cider.
dude. This is really good cider. I'll be on. Are you enjoying this as much as I am?
I am. Just like Squid Games.
You know, for Christmas, I don't know what you're doing for the holidays, but
You already got me a gift. Thank you.
okay.
I don't know where this is going.
Okay.
But we're good. We're even.
No. I was gonna say, I want to have a chill like
Game
not,
night?
Not like a chill hangout holiday day where we just hang out, just hang out and chill. I like the Thanksgiving Day. You know what I
Yeah.
like about Thanksgiving Day?
Playing football and stuff.
Yeah, and chilling.
Yeah.
Just don't do anything. I like to be lazy. I don't want to do anything.
I'm right there with you.
I want to
Rachel, on the other hand, does not like me to be lazy.
on Thanksgiving Day.
She wants me to help.
No,
Yeah.
no. Alex,
Did you try it out or something?
Yeah, we're gonna try this out because I just want the experience. You know me. You know I like experiences, right?
100. Just like me.
All right.
I think life is all about relationships and experiences.
What do you mean start to smell it? You closed it pretty tightly, right?
Watch everyone in this studio is going to be passed out because of your game.
We all.
This is going to be that. What's his name?
Our
Jones.
souls are
Jones? Is it Davy Jones? Jones?
Davy Jones.
No.
Locker.
No, that's no.
Pirate movie.
No.
Go
Davy
ahead.
Jones Locker. No, that's the the well watching. No, Davy Jones Locker. That's what that
What?
is.
Whale watching.
Davy Jones Locker. That's where we sign up to do well watching.
Oh, the one we did with you.
Yes.
That me, William, and Daniel slept on the way back.
Cause y'all was smelling salts. Yes.
Bro, that was one of the best naps I've ever taken in my fucking life,
Saw no wells.
dude.
I did it. I finally saw a well. By
Right?
the way, I finally saw one.
I know it annoyed
Yeah.
me that you saw one after
Yeah.
all this time. I was really hoping you would never see
Yeah.
one.
And Alex was saying, well, you never really see. Nah, you do see them. And I wanted to tell her in her face that I saw a whale.
Hey, you got so lucky seeing a whale
No.
that day.
No.
Back to the nap, which was probably more amazing than the whale you saw. But you know what was cool? No, seeing the dolphins. That many
Those
dolphins.
are awesome.
Those were actually pretty cool to see.
We saw patches once.
What?
Patches.
You saw
Look
patches.
it up.
What's a
It's-
patches?
It's a whale,
Drunk.
and he's named Patches. He has a whole bunch of patches.
Oh my God.
He looks speckled.
Oh my God. He called the name by his first name. Go ahead.
That's his name. Look it up. See, he's looking it up. And apparently, it was like we were in for a special treat because you only see Patches like 4 times a year. And so the time we went, not with you, we saw Patches.
So
and
lucky.
You can actually see Patches.
Wait, spell patches for me.
Come on, man.
No, is it actually because I'm getting
It's
actual
patches. Patches. The actual how you spell Patches.
Yeah, but I'm getting actual patches.
Patch,
No,
E-S.
turn and look at the screen. Like I'm getting actual
Oh.
patches. Is it this thing?
Oh my God. Yeah, that's it right there.
Okay.
You
That's
saw
it.
Patches.
Yep, with the like I said, spectacled. Yeah, see, famed West Coast
Wait, that looks
Orange
like a dolphin.
County. That's what I said, dolphin.
Oh, I thought you
did
said
say
whale.
that.
Sorry, I
No.
thought you said whale.
No, dolphin. Patches.
Oh wow. Oh, he has that that
Hello?
skin condition, the
Vertigo?
not vertigo, vitigelgo. You know what I'm talking about? That skin condition where it has like different colors of. It's not alopecia.
That's the hair, I think.
Oh, hey, you missed Jonte spitting in my face earlier. Yeah,
Spit take. I laughed. It was funny.
it was funny.
It was
I'm really excited to try
David
this.
was telling a story about.
Yeah, I think we're good.
We're good?
on time.
Okay.
To do that.
It's okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Who goes first?
No, you go first. I'm not going first with that thing. No.
Okay.
There it is.
William's gonna go first. William, would you mind coming here so we can? See?
It's kind of crowded over there.
Well, no, because I want it on camera.
You want it on camera?
If that's- is that okay?
No, I'm just gonna sit down here.
I'll give you the video later, Peyton. Hold on, William.
It says hold like 6 inches away from.
Yeah,
your nose.
don't get too close.
Oh, I can smell it. Oh.
Oh shit! I'm so nervous. Shit.
It's still like lingering in my nostrils.
Oh.
I didn't even get that close. Oh shit.
Oh. That's like.
It's ammonia.
That's exactly what's like. It's like ammonia. You know. It's lingering hardcore. Oh, you know, as a kid, I did a dumb thing. As a kid once, I love the smell of Pine Sol, and as I was like in fourth grade, I love Pine Sol. I was looking for some Pine Sol to smell. I went down in the chemicals where we have our chemicals. I smelled not pneumonia. What's it called? Ammonia. I smelled it. You know what? I took a big deep breath. It felt like a metal bar went right up my nose through my brain. It knocked me on my ass. It smelled like that a little bit. That took me to being in fourth grade again. No, you're right. It's lingering. I can taste it. I can taste it in my mouth. It's like, you know what it tastes like? Like I have a nosebleed. That's what it tastes like. It tastes metallic. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Why would anyone put that in anyone's face, even if they're knocked out? That's not good.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna die if I smell this right now. Hold on.
That is not
Oh
good.
my god. Oh my god, I laughed so hard.
But you have to put it close to your nose.
Fucking shit!
Close the cap. I swear you guys think this is an episode of Jackass.
What the that's not good. Hold on, let me take a video of you doing it. Hold on.
Did you take a video of me?
Hey, yeah, you're on camera. It's 3 camera.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Doesn't affect Peyton.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, he went.
He went back for
He
seconds.
double dipped.
Oh,
It's just burning my nose. That's all it's doing.
Dude,
It's not.
That's
doing
all
anything.
it's doing?
No, that's literally it. It's just burning my nose.
Is that bad?
Wow.
Like, yeah,
is that
I mean,
not like bad?
like that's it? But like,
oh my
oh,
gosh.
How is this supposed to wake me
William,
up or anything?
That scared the
This
shit out of
just
me.
hurts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
somebody
see the
was-
benefits of this.
I think if you're like out and you smell that, I think it wakes.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh! Wow, that's the word. Wow, that was an experience. I'm glad I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
But I'm never doing that
I don't
again.
understand, though.
I don't know how that would make you pumped up.
If
That's
I'm
just-
out, just leave me. I don't need to be smelling that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry. Like passed out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know how you can wake me up? Put a bird on my face or something, or like some animal, and then I'll wake up.
My dream is to. You don't even know, man. Like
I don't want to know.
I wanna do a very condensed Travel Channel type of show with you and Isaiah.
It's not happening.
You're gonna get paid money.
No,
You're not.
We're
Gonna,
not
you would
doing
never
the gr-
accept it.
we're not doing a gorilla thing. That is for a fact, sir.
Please,
No,
I'm
No,
begging
no,
you.
No.
look at me, please.
Once I
for
see
me.
those tickets say Africa with you, no.
Even if you're getting paid
I don't
lots of
care.
money,
Don't care.
you think I'd actually put your life in danger?
Why would I care about the money if I can't live my life to spend it?
Do you think I would actually put your life in real danger?
Yes. Yes. Because it might not be danger to you, it'll be dangerous to me.
No, I would never do that to you.
You wanted to put a studio full of like 100 birds or something.
40 birds for your 40th
Yeah, that
birthday.
wouldn't-
That
that
wouldn't have killed
hurt
you.
you.
That wouldn't have killed you.
Oh,
Or
if
hurt you.
those birds being trapped in a small space, scared,
Yeah.
wanting to try to fly out, and then they fly into your eyeball, that won't.
No. You're
Or
getting-
peck your brain out,
My-
or peck your ear because they're trying to get out.
my friend. They
My friend.
my friend. I've turned into my dad. I've turned into my dad.
friend.
My friend. Listen, you're being a meatball right now, okay? No, dude. I promise you, it'll be the time of your life.
Not with gorillas. I promise
Yeah,
you
we
that.
won't- it would
will
be a
not
hike.
be the time of
It
my
will.
life.
It will.
No. You saw the way I acted with live loose monkeys. No.
You did pretty well.
Wesam?
You ran away from me and Isaiah. You went to a larger group
100%.
immediately, which is concerning.
As we're leaving. As we're trying to leave
okay.
the monkey place.
Let's do a scenario. A what if? Okay. Let's say somehow, and I know you're gonna say no, but let's say you're in a situation where we are on the hike, and halfway through the hike, we're like, hey, we're encountering these gorillas, and if you run away, you're gonna be killed. They're gonna chase after you. What would you do? Would you stand still, or do you feel like you would run away? Like, what would you do in that situation?
Stab you and throw you towards the gorilla.
You would kill me? You would really kill me?
I don't know, man. I wouldn't be in that situation. I don't know. You're not putting me with gorillas.
Why
I'm
are you
telling
sweating?
that.
It's not just a what if.
It's gorillas,
I know. I love
and I
it.
have to pee.
Do you really?
I've had to pee for a while. There's a lot of beer,
Well,
a lot of
You want to
cider.
wrap it up?
what are we on time?
We're at an hour 30.
Perfect. This was a lot of fun. We're gonna watch Bad Movie Night tonight, which is gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This was a great episode as usual.
I miss Isaiah.
I miss Isaiah. Wrapping up, best of luck with him and the new baby. Being a new father is hard. We're hoping to
Yep.
do an episode with him. We'll celebrate it properly. And yeah, hopefully we get to do that soon in the coming new year. I lied. This might not be the last episode of the year. This might be. We don't know yet because I just realized we might have one more episode. So
I'm not surprised.
yeah, you're not surprised, are
Yeah,
you?
you lie. Yeah. You're not a man of your word.
That's kind of harsh. That was actually like, wow. Okay, there's no punchline to that. That's just really harsh. You're not a man of your word. I hope you burn in hell. Whoa.
You got me with the gorillas, man.
I
What
know,
am I
you get
supposed to
upset.
do? Yeah.
Hey, I sincerely mean this because you're an okay guy. All right. So.
What,
Dude. Do you know what this is from? Josh was on the movie or show?
Both. Or really the movie, but this was the table read in the show.
Project Greenlight. The big one. He read in it. He was in it.
he was in the Project Greenlight movie.
This is a screenshot from it. He
What's
looks
it
so
called?
insecure, like he shouldn't be there. What's it called? What?
The Leisure Class.
The Leisure Class, of course.
Yeah.
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 This is like the origin story of his being the bad villain, you know?
This is his Arthur Fleck.
Yeah,
origin
dude.
story.
Yes, the beginning.
This is leading up.
This
to
is when
Joker.
he was good. You know.
If Isaiah's ever the lead in a film where he plays like some kind of sociopathic, like mentally crazy villain,
He would be
people
so
are
good.
going to leave the theater going, "Oh, I didn't know this was a documentary. We're going to leave."
He would be so good. I
would
mean,
be.
just he's a really good actor, but
Have you seen him act?
yeah. Remember when we thought he worked at Trader Joe's? Sorry.
Yeah, he came in with Trader Joe's apparel, and then he was bragging like it's really hard to get this.
I'm the pig.
Like, okay, like he was flexing on us. He was flexing on us with Trader Joe's apparel. Hey, we're done. Play us out, Peyton.
Right.
Hey, if you're listening, we're gonna be doing Bad Movie Night, so that episode should air. The Bad Movie Night. Stay tuned for that, where you can watch the Bad Movie Night with us in real time. We'll have a condensed version as well. Correct, Peyton?
Yeah, but with this movie, literally. Wait, is that the
This is the mic.
Yeah.
There we go. With this movie, literally nobody cares. We probably can upload the whole thing, and then if
Perfect.
we get in trouble, we'll upload a condensed version.
Sounds good. So you can watch it with us, and it'll be nice. Bring some food. Sit down, have a cozy time, hang out with us while we watch a bad movie and commentate on it together.
We'll have
Jonte.
pizza.
What?
We'll have pizza.
Cool. Thanks for interrupting me for that. Again, we'll have pizza, guys. That should be a shirt for Jonte. Make him look really drunk in the picture for the T-shirt. Yeah, we'll have pizza. We'll have pizza. Thanks for coming on, dude. So good to
Cheers.
see you're in good health and you're doing great. And I can't wait to hear about and see the show that you're in.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about it too.
Yeah. All right, guys. Remember, listen, think, talk. We're out. Bye. We'll do a little promo. And we're good.
Listen, think, talk.
Jonte, what was your version of it? Can I get that on the microphone real quick?
What, the pizza?
No. No, your version of listen, think, and
Oh.
talk. What did you think?
Listen, respond, and move and talk. Listen, respond, and talk.
And move.
And move.
My dad's going to be so pissed off when he hears this.